interviewing skills is something that are reflective of your underlying personality, and not everybody can be a great interviewer. I mean, what does that mean? That you're acting, that this is show business? I think the best interviews that I've attended are people who come across as really genuine, that this is really what they want. They not only express to you the enthusiasm they have, but it's expressed as a genuine feeling. It's not something which you can see through as artificial or made up. So when you come in, you need to know all of the usual things. If there are flaws in your background, you need to know them. You need to address them. You need to have an answer for them and not be confronted with a question that you've heard for the first time at the interview. That's a high-stakes adventure in the middle of a very important moment, and you have to be really good to be able to get through that without having some thought about it. I don't mean lie. Never, ever lie, because there are no such things as secrets. Sooner or later, that lie will come out, and it will ruin you. So you can never lie, but you can explain in a way that's understandable to people things that have happened in your past. You were involved in an auto accident sometime when you were in high school, and maybe there was some improper behavior at that time. I was in high school. You were a young kid. You're allowed to make mistakes, but understanding that mistake and understanding it was a mistake and being able now to correct it is something which will show the maturity that you've gained over the years, and I think will be a reflection of your genuineness in pursuing this profession.
So in an interview, definitely I want you to have researched the program. I want you to have questions about our program. It could be the good, the bad. It doesn't have to be just trying to impress us with our good things. What are your questions? Are your interests in, for example, in family medicine, could be sports medicine, could be women and children's health. And, if those are your interests, what is our track record? What is our fellowship placement? We want you to show us that you are genuinely interested. And we also want to know that you've looked into our program so that we have specifically certain tracks.
A great interview, again, is being yourself, trying to be cool, as calm as you can. It's okay to be a little bit nervous. To be a lot nervous maybe isn't a good thing. And to let your application shine through. Your interview is your chance to show what is not on paper and to try to stress those aspects during your interview and let us get to know you.
It is a good idea to rehearse with somebody else. How you pick the person to rehearse with, I don't know. You can't pick another student because they're no better off than you are. But the other thing is to know something about the program that you're dealing with and the program director, but not to be artificial about it. One of the things that's most annoying is when somebody comes in for their interview and they start reciting what's in your booklet or on your webpage, just because they feel so strongly that they have to show that they know something about the program. You want to know something about it, but you really don't want to use that information unless you're called on to use it. Everybody who has ever done poorly on USMLE 1 has had a death in the family. It's like when you sign up for USMLE 1, you have to worry who's going to die in my family to keep me from getting a decent score. Don't try and make up those excuses, and just show how you're different and really interested and not a selfish individual.